Low income, this is so important. I have all the details right here in the video, so let's get right into it. Also, a huge thank you to today's video sponsor, DraftKings Casino, but more on them in just a couple minutes. Alright, now in this video, I want to share with you some staggering numbers that were just released in a report specifically focused on the low income. Now, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for the last few months, you've heard me talk about the Medicaid purge, or as they're officially calling it, the Medicaid unwinding, which actually started back in April and is still going on right now today. Well, in this video, I do want to share with you the details of that report and how many people have already lost Medicaid coverages and how this is going to get a lot worse going forward, but we can actually prevent losing Medicaid coverages, and that's what I want to share with you here in this video. Let's get into it and discuss all the details of this report. However, really fast before we do, a quick word from today's sponsor. A huge thank you to today's video sponsor, DraftKings Casino, which I'm super excited to tell you about as they have an awesome promotion going on right now, which they are extending out to all of you right here in this community. So if you're looking for some fun without leaving the house, make sure to check out DraftKings Casino. It's a completely online casino platform with over 300 real money games. Now check this out. Here's the promotion. For all new customers who sign up using the promo code BLINDTOBillionaire, the name of the channel, with a minimum deposit of $5, they will match your money dollar for dollar in casino credit up to $100. Let me give you a quick example. If you deposit $5, they will match your $5 dollar for dollar in $5 of additional casino credit. If you deposit $100, they will match your $100 in an additional $100 of casino credit. Yes, you heard that correctly. DraftKings is matching all new customer deposits dollar for dollar up to $100 using that promo code BLINDTOBillionaire. With over 700 slots to choose from, including your favorites, there's a lot of ways to have fun. If DraftKings Casino is not available in your state quite yet, make sure to check out DraftKings Daily Fantasy, where you could win cash prizes all season long. Most importantly, DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. So again, make sure to check out the DraftKings Casino app with that promo code BLINDTOBillionaire with a minimum $5 deposit, and they will match it dollar for dollar in casino credits. So now let me share with you the details of this report and the numbers I want to bring to your attention. So just during the first 2 months of this Medicaid unwinding, being April and May, they've already removed 600,000 people from the Medicaid rolls, which, by the way, prior to them removing anybody, there were 93 million people enrolled in Medicaid. However, here's the problem. This is only based on 11 states, and they have not even processed all of the applications and all of the paperwork yet. So this is 600,000 people based on 11 states and only a small fraction of the paperwork that is going to be coming in. This simply means we still have 39 other states out there that need to process all the paperwork, so this number is going to get very big, very, very fast. However, let me give you more details about this report because they're finding something very staggering about these numbers, and a lot of people that are losing Medicaid coverages probably don't even need to be losing these coverages in the first place. Just like I've talked about for many months now in many other videos here on the channel, I've been bringing this to your attention and pounding the table on this thing because it is so incredibly important, because a lot of people that have Medicaid right now probably don't need to be losing coverages. Unfortunately, that's exactly what they're finding here in this report. In fact, here's what they found. They found that 4 out of every 5 people that are losing Medicaid as a result of this Medicaid unwinding and this Medicaid purge, 4 out of 5 people are losing coverages simply because they did not have the proper paperwork filled out, or when they sent the paperwork back, it was omitting some of the important pages. So, like I've talked about before in other videos, you will be getting some paperwork at some point. You've got to fill it out, okay? Now, obviously, the paperwork's probably going to look a little bit different for each individual state and things like that, but if you fill that paperwork out, make sure you send back all of the paperwork and that it's filled out properly and fully, because that's what they're finding. 4 out of 5 people are being unenrolled or disenrolled, losing Medicaid coverages simply because they didn't have the paperwork filled out properly, they didn't have the paperwork filled out at all, or the important pages of the paperwork were omitted. In other words, not included when they sent back, okay? That's huge. So in other words, basically only one person out of every 5 that is losing coverages is actually losing coverages because of other reasons other than paperwork not being there. Does that kind of make sense? So the numbers are very big right now simply because this is kind of a messed up system, and it's not necessarily the most effective way to gather paperwork from people. So interesting stuff, and this is exactly what they're finding, okay? Now, here's what else they're finding. This is another statistic within this report. 36% of the paperwork that they're opening is resulting in an unenrollment, okay? That's pretty scary as well. So basically, 1/3 of the people, 1/3 of the paperwork that they're opening up is resulting in somebody being unenrolled in Medicaid. Well, as you can probably imagine, there's a lot of lawmakers out there, and there's a lot of people that are coming out right now suggesting, oh no, we need to stop this process. We need to stop this immediately. This is not working out so well, right? So there's a lot of people that are suggesting this is not a good solution right now, and they need to stop this process immediately and rethink it and come together on a better solution, because way too many people are losing coverages immediately for Medicaid. So scary situation. And again, I've been talking about this for several months now. I've been making a huge deal about this. And again, I've seen some comments down below saying, different things about this. But again, this is why I'm making such a big deal about it. They've only started. This is going to get a lot worse going forward here over the coming months. Now, again, I'm not here to scare anybody, but rather I want to bring this to your attention because this is very important stuff, okay? If we can prevent somebody losing Medicaid coverages simply by filling out the proper paperwork, making sure that it's filled out properly and fully, and making sure that all of the documents are included when you send that paperwork back, that's going to really change the numbers here a lot, right? So basically what they're finding is like those numbers I shared with you a minute ago. 4 out of 5 people are losing coverages just because of the paperwork. That simply means that if we made sure that the paperwork was filled out properly and fully, that most of those people that are losing coverages probably don't need to be losing coverages in the first place, right? So anyway, I've seen some comments down below on previous videos where some of you have come out and suggested, I already got the paperwork, I filled it out and sent it back in. So if you receive that paperwork, which you probably will be at some point here sooner than later, once you receive that, you probably want to fill it out fully, and you probably want to look over it a couple times there, make sure that it's filled out properly. If you don't know the answer to a question, make sure that you get that guidance and you get that answer before you send it back, because we don't want you wrongly removed from Medicaid just because an answer wasn't filled out. Kind of makes sense? Very important stuff here. And again, this is only based on 11 states as of right now, and they have not even gone through all the paperwork yet. I'm afraid that these numbers are going to get very big very fast, and that's exactly what a lot of people are also suggesting out there as well. So anyway, want to bring this to your attention, a very important stuff here. If you get paperwork, please open it quickly, and you might want to fill that out and get it back to them as quickly as possible so you don't lose Medicaid coverages, which, by the way, I'm talking about Medicaid, not to be mistaken with Medicare. 2 very, very different things, okay? So just want to make that very clear. Medicaid, not Medicare, okay? Anyway, hope this helps you out a little bit. Again, I will continue watching this. Again, I want to bring this to your attention. This is so important right now. Anyway, hope this one helps you. Again, do your friends, family, and social media a favor. Share this video with them so they can see this information and also understand what is actually going on out there. Also, make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video. Like I said, friends, family, social media. Go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, take care, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.